Subscribe now and press the bell icon. Never miss an update.
All right, so a scary question that a lot of people ask, and of course I asked this question when I started is, what am I going to do, or what should I do about the competition? How can I compete with the competition? Well, the answer to that is very simple. And let me tell you, the competition exists, and it existed, and it will always exist. So the competition is something that you should consider as, it's like one of those facts that the sky is blue, the sun is yellow, and the sun is beautiful. Those are facts, and the competition is a fact. And so even in the field where you would consider it to be the most blue ocean or the best possible place that you can start in, there's always competition, right? You're never alone. But what can you do about it? You adapt. You adapt and you actually find ways. Find way around it. Now, of course, competition is fierce, but I want you to remove this from your head and that brainwashed belief or brainwashing from your head that makes a lot of people think, all right, so the competition is out there, so why would I even start at the beginning, or why should I even bother starting if competition exists? Well, competition is fierce, but it's a big pie and it's got a lot of pieces. So you can actually take your percentage and take your piece from that pie. It doesn't mean that you can't. Now, of course, there is something you should consider is that when you are competing, you should stay away from what I like to call top competition giants. So some things are I would say ludicrous. You cannot compete with a company that's been doing that for 50 years. And even if you want to do that, it's going to take you a long time, a lot of efforts, and a lot before you can actually do it. So, as a rule of thumb, stay away from top competition giants. And of course, there is such a thing as the red oceans. Do not compete in red oceans. So, not because you found a population of people that is making a lot of money there that you should be there. Well, you can actually go and test it for yourself, but if you come out of the test and find, okay, hold on, this is very, very fierce competition. I tried so hard, but I couldn't get a share. That means that's a red ocean. It doesn't mean that dropshipping is not good. It doesn't mean that you cannot make money dropshipping. There are millions and millions and billions of products out there that you can actually go and sell. It's not the end of the world. You can actually, as this is an entrepreneurial term, pivot, right? So pivot, especially when you're just starting out, pivot and test a lot of things. Now, of course, I'd like to recommend you the next book to read, which is Blue Ocean Strategy by Shan Kim and Renee Mo Boring. I'm hoping I'm not pronouncing the name wrong, but the reason why I'm actually recommending you this book, and you can find a link to the book in the resources section, is simply because 5 years ago, I believed it's impossible to start a business. And 5 years after that, here I am talking to you today. I have my own businesses. Now, what changed, or what did change after I read this book, is simply that brainwashing that I was talking about. The fact that you cannot compete, you cannot do anything, it's overcrowded, there is no potential to do anything. I had those thoughts in my mind because, of course, I come from a corporate background. I studied as an engineer, and then I went to work, and I had that mindset of, people that did something, did it, it's either luck or they're selling something that's illegal or they inherited that. So I had all these thoughts in my mind. And when I read this book, all of those cleared up because I realized, God damn, I can really do something here. It's not impossible to create a business that makes you $5,000 a month. It's certainly not impossible. So what am I complaining about? Let me go and build that business first. And then the sky is the limit. After that, you can scale up to whatever you want, but you have to take the steps. So here, the blockage is, people think that if they're not making 20,000 that they should not do anything. Well, if you're starting out online, if you're making $500, even $100 a month, that's a plus. That's a great thing. So cheer up and enjoy the process, and just make sure to abide by this law of never lose faith or say, no, it's impossible, you cannot do this, you cannot do that. Stop those thoughts. Those are really what's stopping you.
For more updates, subscribe to our channel, click the show links and enjoy watching the videos.